Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video, I like to debunk things, deflate, defuse the narcissist illusions and delusions and smoke screens and the fuckery, that they want to put in front of you guys' face. Now, I want to make this video because I've done one for the love bomb. And if you haven't watched that, I will copy that link under this video where I'm basically, you guys, you're missing that affection or how the narcissist used to treat you. I made a video to help you just be disgusted with the love bomb phase. So there's certain aspects of the relationships that survivors sometimes get stuck on, particularly early on in a healing process. And I want to help you be able to move forward and not be stuck on that. Okay. So in this video, guys, we're going to talk about the way the narcissist makes you feel when you get discarded or you discard them, and then the next day or a couple days later, bam, on social media, you're seeing them up with the next person that they was already cheating on you with, and now you're feeling insecure for a reason that you should not. We'll address that in a minute, but you're feeling insecure and you're starting to feel like this scarcity thing and like you missed out on something. And now the narcissist proceeds to publicly love bomb this person and maybe do some of the things that they know they said they was going to do with you, hoping that you're going to see this and get a whiff of this, and that is going to further hurt you on top of the discard, on top of the reasons for the discard, on top of all the disrespect that was in your relationship. And now you're somehow walking around feeling like, feeling like you missed out on something. Okay, so we need to debunk that, because I have seen this over and over on my threads, on my channel, in my email, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. People messaging me about this in coaching sessions. You guys get so hurt when you see them just a mere day or two after they break up with you, posting pictures with somebody else. Just think about that. You had a relationship with this person. This person said they was with you and only you. And now you guys are over, and the next day, are you kidding me? Or 2 days later, within a few days, they're already posting a picture all lovey-dovey and in love with someone else? How can that be? How can that genuinely be that way? I already talked about this in another video where I said, obviously, this person was already being groomed in the background. So if anything, this is confirming to you why you don't need to be messing with this person. They're disloyal and they're a cheater. Nobody is formulating a relationship that quickly and posting it on social media for all their friends and family to see when they just met the person that day or something. That is highly unlikely. So when they're doing this, they're basically just hopping from one person to another. And the person that they're hopping to, they was already hopping with them anyway. So it should further validate you. Anything that person got going on, they're trying to get attention. Narcissists are attention-seeking individuals. They want to be seen. Are you kidding me? They know they just broke up with you. They know you guys were Facebook friends, or you know about their social media. And all of a sudden, they're plastering this new relationship, every detail of it, doing things that they said they were going to do for you, suddenly trying to show this person a level of respect. It's fake, but that they didn't ever give you or aren't giving you anymore, or gave you in a love bomb, and then obviously the mask dropped. They're disrespectful. That should show you what you meant to them. That they had to go run real quick to somebody else because they can't be alone, because they need that supply so bad. That lets you know right there how in love with you they weren't. How much they didn't even love you. Forget being in love. They didn't even love you. They ain't take a moment to mourn that relationship. They ain't take a moment to get over nothing. It was on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. Are you kidding me? And then they want to rub your nose in it like you've been a bad doggy, popping you upside the head with a roll of newspaper with the relationship. Are you kidding me? They're just trying to further mindfuck you from a distance now. And you guys fall for this over and over. This is one of the biggest tricks in the book. To make you feel like you lost something in case they want to come hoover you back. Now, all of a sudden, you're feeling grateful that you're getting another opportunity or something. Are you kidding me? Another opportunity to be abused, lied to, mistreated, disrespected. Okay? They are not no prize. They are not no prize. You can see how cheap they are. Anybody can get them. They are community. Community. Anybody can get them that got something. Sometimes people can get them that don't got nothing. Because they just be doing stuff just to do it. Because they got that Jezebel spirit in them. And some of them are sex addicts doing this and doing that. But they are not the prize. We got to stop seeing them as a prize and stop falling for the okie doke when they pop up an hour later in a whole relationship with somebody else. Are you kidding me? Go sit your behind down somewhere. That's what I would be thinking, something a whole lot more harsher. But you know, I don't really like to use profanity in my videos. I'd rather not. Sometimes it just got to come out. It don't got to, but it do. But I try to not as much as possible. But are you kidding me? Like, have several seats. Have several seats. Just like a kid that just gotta be seen. Just gotta be seen. You gotta stop falling for this. I was just reading a comment about it today. I think almost every day I'm reading a comment about somebody feeling upset about the narcissist moving on to the next person that they're going to prey on and feeling jealous about that. It's because you still have a soul tie, if you were sexually involved with them, that you need to break. You still have that trauma bond to break, that enmeshment to break. But they were not the prize. You just have some toxic things to cleanse out of your system. And it might give you the feeling that you miss this and that. Your spirit don't miss it. That's your flesh. That's your flesh. And your flesh can totally be going against your spirit. That's what it does. It wants what it wants, whether it's good for your heart and soul or not. It's just thinking about what's feeling good to my flesh in the moment. Not what's good for you mentally and psychologically and financially and health-wise and everything else. Even what's good to your own flesh. Because what feels good to your flesh in 1 second can make it sick for the rest of your life. Okay? Ask somebody that has HIV/AIDS. Okay? So, you know, we just have to know what's guiding us in that moment. And it's okay. It's just an awareness. Because we've all had that feeling like, well, why is he treating this person better? Because he's love bombing them right now. Trust me, they're going to get their piece of the action soon enough. Probably behind closed doors and eventually out in public. And then they'll be with the next supply too. And if they last forever with the narcissist, as I've said in my video about why you shouldn't be jealous of the new supply, it's because they're dysfunctional. They might be a narcissist as well, or they're just that dysfunctional that they are willing to accept the abuse on a level that you just couldn't do. A lifetime of abuse? Are you kidding me? But don't be jealous of that toxic relationship. That person didn't dramatically change for the next person. And I've said this time and time again. They pretend for a moment to reel them in, but trust me, they're going to get it just like you did, and possibly worse, because narcissists, they're known to get worse with time. They're known to get worse with time. But do not be jealous. Don't fall for that okie doke. That is in the player's handbook on how to get back at your ex. That's in the player's handbook, guys. That is a maneuver. I mean, other than, yes, they're desperate to have supply, but it's to get back at you too. You got to see that angle of it. They want you to feel like that. But this is what I've said in other videos. They are one person in a world of billions of people. That is one person. You can be with somebody else eventually, and someone that will actually care about you. You don't have to cling on to this person. Don't let the toxicness inside of you fool you, because that will keep you in bondage. Don't be jealous of nothing that narcissist got going on. Trust me, whatever it is toxic and is tainted on some shape, form, or fashion. Okay? I don't care how happy he's making it look. I don't care how fruitful they're making it look. Everything ain't what it appears, and we should know that by now with social media. I'm sure all of you follow people or have Facebook friends that make it look like their life is all Gucci and this and that, and then you know them in real life, and you know what they really about, what they really got going on, but everything is this and that. Shoot, I've had married men inboxing me on Facebook where I'm not really happy with my wife. I know we put up all them pictures, but I ain't really happy with them trying to get with me. In the past, you know. So everything ain't what people post, okay? Everything ain't what it appear. People like to put on these strong fronts. They like to look this way and that way. Don't fall for the okie doke. And better yet, stop looking. Stop looking. Okay? At the fakery. Get yourself to a position where you're not even looking at that foolishness. You got your own life to lead. Okay? Start investing in yourself. Okay? Love on yourself. Do something for yourself. Okay? If you want to, go on a little shopping spree, spruce it up, change it up. Okay? Go to some popping scenes. Okay? Socialize, meet new people. But don't get jealous of what they got going on. They're old news. That's your leftovers, okay? Rotten leftovers, stinking rotten leftovers, okay? It's something you just need to get out of the house right away. You can't even put that in your trash can in your kitchen. Okay, you want that far away from you. Don't be jealous. They want you to. You have to understand the game. I'm trying to explain it. They want you to be looking, and they want you to be jealous. They want you to feel insecure. They want you to feel bad. They want you to feel worse about the situation. And now you're ripe for another Hoover, and before you know it, you're caught up again. And it's worse this time. Okay? If you've ever gone back to the narcissist after a situation like this, go ahead and talk about it down there. Maybe you might help prevent somebody else from that situation. But I have yet to hear one person who has gone back and it has been a happily ever after. Not one time. Not one time. Nope. Still waiting for that person. Go ahead. If it's been that way for you, go ahead down in the comment section and break a record. Okay? Because they're undefeated right now in unhappily ever afters. Okay? I haven't seen it yet. All right, guys, so please take heed to that and stop being jealous. Get busy in your own life, okay? You can socialize. You can meet other people. Fill them voids up. I made a video about filling the voids. Then you ain't going to be feeling lonely and isolated and jealous of that, okay? Because you are a beautiful person if the narcissist tried to get with you. You will have options and you can be with someone else. Everything is not about one person that is demonstrated that they are not the one for you. You just got to receive that. Don't be jealous. Move on. And that no contact means stop looking back at them. Let them be where they are. Because curiosity can kill a cat sometimes. So that could make a shot. You feel like it's a shot at your ego. But they were already cheating. Of course it was easy for them to just promote this person up. If they was already cheating, because they don't want their egos ever hurt. That's why they always got to keep somebody as a backup, because they don't want their ego to ever hurt when people discard them, because it happens to them too. Everybody they meet ain't for the game or for the BS, and they find out, they call them out, and it's a wrap. They get discarded too, but they always make sure they got somebody else lined up, and that's how they're able to do that. But inadvertently, that ends up being like a mind game to the person that they let go, and they're like, wait a minute, what's going on? Like, this person is in high demand. No, they're just always cheating. They always got somebody on deck. I guess it would be easy to post somebody an hour later if you was already sleeping with them for the whole time they was with you anyway. Okay. It's not hard. It's not hard, guys. Don't fall for it. This is one of the rules in the playbook, in the player's handbook. Y'all got to start thinking like that as far as seeing those angles. And you're being sentimental about it, and there's absolutely nothing sentimental about it. That is just the supply that's getting upgraded, okay? Now they're going to take your place and all the BS you had, and maybe sometimes even then some. Okay? Because narcissists are going to fill the void with somebody else, okay? Because they don't know how to just fill the void with themselves and be happy and whole that way. They don't know how to do that, but you can do that. You can do both. All right, guys, I hope this video has helped somebody just begin to consider and think about, why are you really jealous? Okay? Why are you jealous of it? It's because you need to break those ties, the soul ties, the trauma bonds, and the enmeshment. And you need to change your perception and see it for what it is. You're making it real sentimental and personal, and it's absolutely not. It's business for them. It's supply. Okay? And like I said, if they was already cheating, how easy would it be to just take the person that they already have a relationship with and start plastering those photos and acting all perfect and in la la land? You know, how easy would that be? Because they already did the groundwork, guys. All right. So if this video resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating to the channel. I really appreciate that. You know, my channel isn't monetized. I don't know if it ever will be. So it's all very helpful to me. So thank you for that. For all of you that are scheduling coaching sessions, thank you for that as well. And I'm sure you're thanking me as well. They always go really well. But if you're interested in your one-on-one, I do that via email, via Skype, and over the phone. And I've just added WhatsApp because a few people have been asking me about just doing FaceTime with me. So I've gone ahead and added that. I'm going to update my website, but it's the same price as the Skype. Okay. Same thing. All right. But now I've added WhatsApp, so I could do FaceTime. I could do Skype, voice call, emails. All right. All right, guys. I have books on Barnes & Nobles and Amazon.com that help you heal through relationships in the most creative form. Lots of pearls and wisdom help you in doing your shadow work as well. Help correct a lot of relational issues that you see that you probably had these issues in your relationship. I highly recommend you read them, but read them in order. I always recommend to read them in order. Start with volume 1 of the X Factor, then volume 2 of the X Factor, and then The Beauty of the Eye as your third read, okay? And then I wrote a book called Silent Tears for those that have suffered sexual abuse. You can get this therapy in private. A lot of people don't really like to talk about it or be out in the open with it. So this is a book that you can read in private, and that will give you some healing. And I have exercises within it. And it's written from the standpoint of a survivor, because I feel like there's a lot of pamphlets out there and they get real technical, but we need more tools and more information out there written from a more sentimental end of things, from someone who has just been there and done that, rather than just giving all the statistics that you can get, in a doctor's office. Okay, that's so clinical. A survivor needs warmth after such a brutal and, traumatic experience. They need more warmth and understanding, and not just all of these stats that does nothing for, it's already happened. Okay, they need healing. All right, so I just wrote all these books. I put my heart and soul into this, and I know that it will bring additional healing to you if you want to do that. But you have to invest in yourself, guys. I wasn't afraid to invest in myself, and you love yourself a lot. You're going to do that, okay? One way or another. The best. You deserve the best. Always feel like that moving forward. Moving forward, you deserve the best. And that's why you don't need to be getting jealous of this narcissist. Are you kidding me? You gave them everything you had to give, and the best they could do is disrespect you and then throw somebody else in your face? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, let that validate the reasons why. And some of you got left in the worst circumstances, with pregnant with their child, left with all the bills and debt. Like, they left you in a bad situation. Don't you be jealous of nothing they got going on. Be thankful they are out of your life. Okay, guys? Be thankful for that. Until next time, please take care.